Well, some time has passed since the last episode, and safe to say we are doing quite alright at FC Porto. In today's episode, two big games you might say, because for the second time this season, we are playing our previous club, Lusitania La Rosa. If that wasn't enough for you, we will also do the Europa League game against Inter Milan. Hey guys, my name is Jochen and welcome to part 42 of Iberian Sun, a football manager adventure played on Google Stadia. If you are new to the channel or you like what you hear and see in this video, please show me some support by giving me a big thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more football manager content. Since you were last here, which was the game that will be known as the butchering of Moreirense, 6-0, if you didn't see that, go back and watch the previous episode. It was awesome. After that, it's safe to say we did pretty alright. We didn't lose a single game. And as you can see in the game after the previous episode, we have beaten Benfica in the league 3-2. If you look at these match stats, we got quite lucky, to be honest. I mean, snap. But also after that game, we did awesome. We have reached the final in the PT Cup. Since we kicked out Sporting in the semi-final, so we are playing Boa Vista in the PT Cup final at the end of the season. Apart from that, we have beaten everyone we encountered in the league. With one exception, we drew once at home against Vitória Guimarães. As I mentioned in the intro, we are playing Inter Milan in the Europa League, not Besiktas like I told you last time, because it was pretty clear after the first leg who was the better team there. So we totally hammered them 4-0, 2-0, done deal. That means we proceeded to the next round where, as I mentioned, we have drawn Inter Milan, and damn, they are pretty good, guys. I mean, snap. We have played the first leg at home. As you can see, a very even game. We drew 1-1. I think this was the best possible result we could get out of that game. So I am pretty anxious to go to Milan, to be honest. But first, we'll have a look at that later. First, we will do an awesome game. I mean, you cannot disagree with that. We will play at home in the league, Lusitania La Rosa. So let's dive straight into that very game. The Inter game is within 3 days, as you can see, so I am going to rest. I'm gonna take a risk here, guys. I am going to rest some people that I really want to have available when we play Inter. We also have one injury, and he has been out for quite some time. Our star wonder kid on the right wing, Josenir. He is only going to be out for a couple of days now, luckily, but I'm pretty sure he won't be fit enough for the Inter game, so we'll see about that. This is the team that will face Lusitania La Rosa. Costa in goal, Cardoso, Denayer, Viñas and Sardella as our back four, Abreu and Danilo in midfield, Wattiao on the left wing and Cuevas on the right wing. Striker duo, not Greenwood but Gomez and Nunez. Let's have a look at the La Rosa team, shall we? Arezzo is their striker. They're playing quite defensive, if I'm not mistaken. Pardo in midfield, we all know him. Barrial, I mean snap. Badiashile, which I signed, like we saw last time. And Centurion, the warrior, is not even on the bench. I mean, damn, De La Fuente is back on right wing back. We will have a look, of course, at Daniel Borges, and he is still on the bench, as is Wout Vaas. I mean, I don't know who this guy is. Is he better than Wout Vaas? He probably is. I mean, let's put a little faith in the La Rosa manager. Let's go to our dressing room. Prove a point today. Fair enough with me. Kick off. Let's pause game for a minute because I just realized I didn't show you the league table. Well, luckily we have it on this screen. As you can see, we are quite comfortably in second position, only 4 points behind Benfica since we have beaten them in the league. 10 points clear of Sporting, and then there is a huge gap between Sporting in third place and Rio Ave in fourth. Lusitania La Rosa at this point is in fifth position, although a couple of teams are in pretty close pursuit. First highlight of the game, Jason Denier has the ball to start from the back. Gets it to Cardoso, back to Denier, to Danilo. Diogo Abreu now. Back to Danilo, can he find some opening? There is Sardella. Ooh, risky ball, but Abreu gets to it. Watiao now, can he skip past that guy? He cannot. Cardoso collects it though. Watiao once again. Ooh, awesome cross. And Juan Luis Cuevas. He is no longer mad with me. I don't think I mentioned that in the last episode. For some reason, he just came to terms with the fact that I was their manager now and not Luis Enrique, who was here before me. Maybe that helped him to do just this because it is his 10th goal of the season. Awesome header, if you ask me, after an awesome cross by Marvin Watiao. We are 1-0 up after 9 minutes. 22 minutes in, new highlight. I think the first one for Lusitania La Rosa. Lee with the ball to Barreal, and luckily he doesn't curl it into the far corner, but puts it right in the hands of Diogo Costa. Kicks it out to Cuevas. Diogo Abreu now. And I think Cuevas is going for the over. Nope, there he goes to Sardella. Can he get a cross in? He can, but not really an awesome cross. Gets headed away, falls to Cardoso. Danilo. Ooh, Sardella once again. Can he whip it in? Or maybe shoot himself? Ooh. Blasts it into the face of the keeper. Corner kick, Watiao in swinging ball, but it gets headed away. Diogo Abreu maybe? Gets blocked, maybe he gets another shot at it. Ooh, Watiao and acres of space, and pretty sure he broke the keeper's hands. New corner kick, same guy, Watiao, will swing it in, and the goalkeeper Claudio with authority. Almost 35 minutes in and we've only seen 2 highlights. There we go. New highlight, corner kick for Watiao. Outswinging ball this time, and Lucas Nunez, 16th goal of the season. A very good assist by David Viñas because I'm pretty sure he was going for goal himself. Let's have another look. Watiao with the corner and then Viñas. Ooh, I think if Nunez hadn't touched it, it would have gone wide. Luckily, he did, so we are 2-0 up after 40 minutes. New highlight, Caju with the throw-in for La Rosa. Caju once again gets it back to Badiashile, all the way back to their goalkeeper Claudio Ramos. Come on, guys. Ooh, that's a bad ball. That's what you get for not putting Centurion in goal. Unfortunately, Watiao can't really make the best out of it. I think, nope, we're not going to halftime. Another highlight, Claudio Ramos with the goal kick. Falls to De La Fuente and to Brenton. Arroyo now. It's a good ball to Barreal. Lee collects it and sends the deep ball to Barreal once again. Can he keep it in bounds? Sardella probably should have done better, but redeems himself. Awesome stuff. Danilo now, maybe with a quick counter-attack. Sardella, who is already booked also. Gets it to Cuevas, turns on the afterburners. Ola, inside forward action going on. Ooh, Watiao skips past his man and with authority makes his 6th goal of the season. Damn, are we that much better than La Rosa? So it seems. Good assist also by Juan Luis Cuevas, which we can see right here, man. He just simply gets 2 guys with him and then passes it to Watiao with an awesome action to skip past De La Fuente and just hammers it in the corner. Awesome, 3-0, and we'll probably reach halftime with that. There we go. Let's go to the dressing room. Prove a point. Let's maybe say something more positive. Bam. Okay, delighted and extremely delighted. Second half, please. Let's maybe praise them for the first time since we are 3-0 up, which is awesome. And if you look at the match stats, you can't really argue. They had 1 shot at goal. So we're pretty much by far the better team. Corner kick with Watiao. Gets headed away, falls to Caju. If he can skip past that guy, he is through. And it's a good ball to Lee. Oh, swings it in and falls to Pardo, I think, but not a real danger for Diogo Costa. Let's have a look for our first substitution. Let's get Watiao. Awesome game, my friend. Off for... let's get Soteldo on his good old familiar left wing. Maybe also Sardella. No, let's keep it like this for now. Let's praise him again. And now we'll have a look for maybe our second and our third substitution. Let's get Basilio on for Danilo and Sardella. Let's swap him with Filipovic. Confirm. 10 minutes left, and this is an awesome game, to be honest. I mean, mixed feelings once again since it is against La Rosa. But we are rooting for Camp Porto now. So with that being said, bam, we have reached the end of the game. 3-0, pretty clear match stats. Dressing room, please. Let's passionately say, there we go. Continue. Well, after that fun game, we are going to have one in-betweeny, one only, but it's going to be a fun one because one of the things that is extremely exciting when you are managing Porto is the annual youth intake. So let's have a look at the class of 2024 at FC Porto. Well, okay, there is basically only one decent to good prospect, Francis Mohamed. He's an attacking midfielder, he's 16 years old. He is pretty darn good, if you ask me. Current ability of 2 stars, a possible potential ability of 4 stars. And he is by far our best prospect. And I mean, he is actually good though. Technique 16, passing 14, determination 16, which is always good in a young prospect. So I think this is probably the only real good prospect in this class. To be honest, I did expect more. This is our first youth intake at Porto. But we'll have to just do with this. Let's have a look at maybe the 3 others that have a possible 3-star potential. Rafael Martins, a right wing back. Not sure though. 17 already. Samaila Silva. He's a poacher, he's a striker, he is 6'1", finishing 16, which is really high for a 16-year-old, but that is basically it. And let's have a look at the last one. Vladimir Balde, also a striker. He is more of an all-rounder, if I'm not mistaken, than the previous guy, but still 1-star current ability and a possible 3-star potential ability. Once again, I expected more, but maybe Francis Mohamed will do some damage because once again he is really, really good. Dribbling 16, I didn't spot that earlier. Okay, so maybe I'll retrain him because I am not really using the number 10 position, to be honest. Let's see. We'll see what we do with him. He's only 16, plenty of room to grow, plenty of room to retrain him. Okay guys, on to today's main event, the away game in the Europa League against Inter Milan. As I expected, Josenier is still injured, but he's the only one, so I think apart from him, I can really put my strongest team out there. I am going to keep using our positive attacking system, and we'll just see where it gets us, because I think Inter is going to come at us pretty hard. That being said, the squad to go out there: Costa in goal, Felipe Jonathan, Leite, Denayer and Mandy as our back 4, Vitinha and Garcia in midfield, Soteldo and Otavio on the wings, and striker duo Mason Greenwood and wonderkid Nunez. Now a quick glance at the Inter Milan team. Dembele as a striker, Capone, I'm not sure who this guy is, but okay, don't really know him, on the right wing. Nassi Unuvar on the left, same story, he's a Dutch guy, he's already capped apparently. Ooh, a lot of green in those stats. Barella and Da Silva in midfield, Valverde as a defensive midfielder, really good player, determination 20, there you go. And in the back, they have Tagliafico, awesome left wing back. Joao Cancelo, I think he comes from Benfica originally. Yep, there he is. And in the center of defense, Rudiger and Skriniar. I am under the impression that the first leg, they had a better team, but I could be wrong. As you can see, Esposito, who scored in the first leg, is on the bench, as is Christian Eriksen and Sensi and even Pavard. Okay. Let's just see where it leads us. Dressing room, please. Expected. I guess this is true because I really hope the La Rosa game has lifted the spirits and they are ready for what's coming for them. So let's go with that. And team talk, wish us luck. First highlight of the game, a throw into Soteldo. Balls gets to Vitinha. Ooh, gets clattered. Uh-oh, free kick alert. Free kick alert, and probably Soteldo indeed is going to take it. Bam! Ooh, straight in the hands of Livakovic, the Inter Milan goalkeeper, who kicks it away to Dembele, who is wide open, and Nasi Unuvar is even more open, and sweet mother of Aisha. There we go, Christian Capone. Although I don't know him, he has scored his first goal of the season, of course, after 8 minutes, and we are 1-0 down. Let's look at the replay. I mean, I think in 3 occasions in this play, too much space was given, and this is what you get. That's a very good header though. Not that much Diogo Costa could do. We are 1-0 down. So let's ask them to, let's first see this highlight. Da Silva with the ball in midfield to Valverde. Barella. Back to Valverde. And we really have to look at this. We really have to start marking more close because, oh damn. If we are 2-0 down before like half an hour of play, Otavio now. Come on, guys. To Vitinha. To Nunez. Vitinha once again gets the ball to playmaker Garcia. Mondi has a lot of space on the right wing. Can he whip it in? Ooh, Nunez. That's a good ball. Greenwood. Oh, did you see that? Back heel time. And yes, sir, 31st goal of the season. We are what, like 20 March or something like that? Look at this. First Mondi, I think he even does a little back heel. Bam, there you go, to Otavio. Very good deep ball to Nunez, but then Mason Greenwood. Whoopa! I mean, drops the mic. What do I shout at this point? Maybe get creative? Ooh, inspired. I like it. 28 minutes of play and throw in for Inter Milan. Joao Cancelo now is free to whip it in, and come on, man. Once again, bad marking, or at least not good enough, that's for sure. We are 2-1 down. Of course, if we score now, we are away on through goals, but we're only like half an hour into the game. So let's not get ahead of ourselves and look at this. 3 men guarding 1 player. And these 2 guys have no idea that Nasi Unuvar was coming in their back. I mean, snap. And with that, we have reached halftime already. We've seen 3 highlights, I think. And those highlights were all goals. So, okay, dressing room. Sympathize. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Corner kick now for Inter Milan. Leite heads it away. And we are 3-1 down. And we are being a little bit overclassed by the mighty Inter Milan. I can't say I didn't expect this, don't get me wrong, but I would have hoped for a tighter game though. I am going to go to attacking now because I mean we have to score twice at least. Pause game please. Attacking. Let's shout demand more. Let's be a little bit more direct than we usually are. New highlight, 75 minutes in and a in-swinging free kick even. Ball gets kicked away, falls to De Silva once again. Come on, man, steal the ball. Look at the freedom all those players get. Damn. And I also think we are going to do our first substitution. Otavio is having a dreadful game, as is Vitinha. Let's get him off for Abreu. And you know what I am going to do? Maybe I'm going to take a little bit of a risk by putting Gomez out there in the striker position and Greenwood on the right wing. Let's go. Let's also ask them to, let's just keep demanding more. I mean, not that much is happening. Let's go to very attacking, since we still have to score twice in like, what, 10 minutes? New highlight. Throw in for Inter Milan. Tagliafico. Oh, come on, guys. Damn. That is why we need world-class wingbacks, man. I am telling you. Look at the match stats. I mean, it's a just result so far. I can't really argue with that. I just hoped for more. Joao Cancelo in midfield. And look at all these players surrounding the striker. I mean, and this is what you get. All the other players are getting a lot of room to wiggle, which is no bueno against the club like Inter Milan. That's an awesome save by Diogo Costa. Let's also do our final substitution. Let's get Mondi off for Filipovic. There we go. For what it's worth. But I think, the level of talent at Inter Milan is another level than at Porto. So that is why probably, I mean, look at the match stats. 25 shots to 10. We have more possession, but what is that worth if you are 3-1 down after the whole game is played? We are kicked out of the Europa League, and the board is not going to be happy. I think they expected us to reach the quarterfinal. I am going to be a little bit harsh, maybe. Okay. That didn't do that much damage. Continue. Well, I was right. The board wanted us to reach the quarterfinal in the Europa League. We failed, but luckily it was just a desired requirement. So I think we will be okay overall. If we have a look at the schedule, we will be back one more time this season for the final game in the league at home against Academica, and we'll combine that, of course, with the PT Cup final against Boavista. Stay tuned. So guys, that was it for this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please leave me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to my channel if you are interested in more Football Manager content. Connect with me down in the comment section or use the social media links that I have put in the video description. I thank you for watching and I will see you very soon.